What's up, you guys? It's your right here, back with another New World video. Today I'm here on the PTR and I'm just going to be going over how the new gypsum system is going to be working. If you guys don't know what the gypsum system coming up in the new patch is, it is actually a new way to raise your expertise, which is pretty much just your watermark renamed into expertise, which you can now see next to every gear slot. See here, my helmet and all my armor pieces pretty much are 515, and so are my weapons. My amulets at 515, my rings at 518, and my earrings at 520 expertise. Again, it's pretty much just your watermark, so if you know how to raise your watermark, pretty much the same thing. And also, this gypsum system, guys, isn't going to be replacing the old ways of getting your watermark up. You can still do elite chest farms or runs over in Shattered Mountain or wherever you guys were running that, Sirens and Reekwater. You can still get your watermark or expertise up doing the same thing. This is pretty much just an extra way of helping you get your expertise levels up to be able to use higher level weapons once they do roll out that next patch that lowers your gear score on your gear to your current level of expertise. So let's just get into how we're going to be making all these gypsum orbs. So you can see there's 8 different types of orbs that take all these different kinds of gypsum. There's 8 different kinds, and the first one is going to be Obsidian Gypsum, and these ones you're going to get from killing elite named bosses, but you can't do it unless it's inside of an actual elite zone is where you get this from. You can get 3 per day and get a gypsum orb off of that. And the next one is a Sapphire Gypsum, and this one you get from killing either the final boss in Lazarus or Genesis once per day. You can get a gypsum orb from that. And the good thing about that, guys, is that they are also changing it to where you get a guaranteed expertise bump from a drop from either one of those bosses. You get a guaranteed drop to get your expertise up a few points as well. And then the next one is the Emerald Gypsum. You get this from leveling up your aptitude, which is a new thing that they also added here in the PTR. It's pretty much just over leveling your trade skills. There's 3 little arrows here for aptitude. Yeah, I got my logging up one, and same with my harvesting. But you don't have to do the full circle. You can just get it to each one of these markers. But as soon as you hit this first marker, you do get the Emerald Gypsum, and then one of these new, like, pretty much box full of materials that you get from leveling up your aptitude. And then the next one is the Citrine Gypsum. You get this one from completing an arena once per day, and it's pretty straightforward. You just go get it from the arena catches. And then the next one is the Amethyst Gypsum. You can get 7 of these per day to create a gypsum orb. These you get from doing the corruption breaches. You open those caches and you get Amethyst Gypsum each time. You get 7 of these, you create this gypsum orb. And then the next one is Ruby Gypsum. So these you only need 2, and these you get from the Outpost Rush caches. So you run that twice per day and you'll get this one as well. And the next one is actually just event based. So this one's just going on during the Christmas event, and I'm guessing it's going to go on during future events as well. But this one you get from interacting with Tree of Life. The first 3 Tree of Lives you interact with every day, which is pretty much this giant Christmas tree in the center of every town. During this Christmas event, you'll get a Diamond Gypsum. You just have to go to 3 cities and you get this one over with pretty easy. And then the last one is actually a Topaz Gypsum, and this one is pretty different from the rest of them. This one you have to kill level 55 monsters and higher level than that as well, as long as they're above level 55. But the way you do this, you actually have to craft a potion at a tier 5 camp. So if you go down here, the Topaz Gypsum Attunement Potion, and you get these from getting each one of these elemental tier 5 materials that you get just from farming this. Sometimes they drop motes, or you can get the actual tier 5 material that you are actually gathering. So you need each one of those, and you can craft one of those per day. They did change it, because at first they were doing it weekly for some reason, and you had to have 5 of each of those, but now you only need 1 of each, and you can do it 1 per day, and you can go farm farm this at any level 55 zone or up and get these 10 Topaz Gypsum. So you're going to be able to get 8 Gypsum Orbs per day. And what you do with these Gypsum Orbs is you can actually do a Gypsum cast for any of these gear types. I did my ring already just to see how far up it would go. So pretty much the amount of expertise that you're going to get from each one of these Gypsum casts is either between 2 to 5 expertise. The minimum is 2 and the maximum is 5. But that does go down. The closer you get to 600 expertise, that maximum of 5 does start getting lower. And the thing about this, guys, is you can't just farm all 8 Gypsum in one day and say, I'm just going to level the expertise only on my amulet. You can only do it once per day on each one of these gear slots. So you see how I did my ring? It's on an 18-hour cooldown. Or actually, it's a 22-hour cooldown. But I think they're planning on lowering it to 18 hours. Actually, I think they moved it up from 18 hours to 22 hours. Either one of those. I'm going to have to check it out again, guys. And I'll leave that in the description to see what the right number is on that. But anyways, if you want to see here how this works, let me do my chest. You can see right here, my chest is expertise 515. So if I do the chest roll, you get one of these. And then you're just going to go into your inventory and open it up. See, I got a 519. I got a 519 chest. You can see my expertise went up, and then you're also going to get the item. So once you guys get to 600 expertise, I'm pretty sure you can actually still keep doing these rolls. So you can just keep casting legendaries and hope you get something with good perks, good stats on it, and that's pretty much just going to be the way that you get items, it looks like. But of course they're randomized, you can't choose, so it's pretty much RNG once you do get that to higher levels. But honestly, I would recommend doing the jewelry in this, because since you can still do the same methods of getting your watermark up as before, like doing the elite chests and everything, I would recommend just doing your jewelry, like your rings and earrings, especially because I'm pretty sure you can get amulet drops from the priests. So yeah, I would just recommend doing the jewelry for sure. If you're not going to be doing all these Gypsum casts, if you're only doing 1 or 2, I would do the jewelry for sure. But if you're doing all of these, I mean, you can just get anything you want pretty much. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to go over this new Gypsum system real quick. Let you guys know how this is working out. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.